Welcome to the class. Last day we had finished a reading in third unit. The lesson, what can $1 and 11 cents do? We had already finished the lesson and we had started the exercises. Last day we had explained the question answers. And the remaining parts of the exercises we will learn today. Take page number 35. Vocabulary. The first one is done last day. Second one. In each group of words below, find the odd one out and circle it. Give justification for your answer. The first one is done for you. First, hospital, nurse, patient, passenger. See these words: hospital, nurse, patient, passenger. Hospital, nurse and patient are related to medical profession, whereas passenger is not related to the medical profession. So passenger is the odd one out. So you have to write the word passenger because that is the odd one. Second one, shop, customer, cost, temple. Can you say which one is the odd one? Shop, customer, cost, temple. Shop, customer and cost are related. Purchasing things. Purchasing the things. But temple is not related to the shop. So the odd one is temple. Next one, third one. Dollars, things, rupees, cents. Dollars, things, rupees, cents. Here you see, students, dollars, rupees and cents. They are related to currency or coins. But things is the odd one here. Fourth one, treatment, operation, surgeon, blackboard. Here also, treatment, operation and surgeon are related to hospital. So blackboard is the odd one. Next, exam, question, answer and chocolate. Here, exam, question and answer, they come under teaching learning process. So chocolate is the odd one here. You have to circle chocolate. So that's over. Third one. Write words related to hospital. Write as many words as possible. See, one picture is given there. In the middle of this picture, a oval shape is there, given there. In that, hospital is written. and around them. You should write the words which are related to hospital. Two are written there. Operation and medicine. Operation and medicine. Two are written there. And can you say the other words which are related to the hospital? Doctor. It is related to hospital. So you can write doctor, nurse, injection, syringe, thermometer, stethoscope, like that. Find out the other words and write down it in your book. Next is grammar. First question. Question mark and exclamation mark. First one is question mark and exclamation mark. Read the following conversation, paying special attention to the use of question marks and exclamation marks. See the first sentence. Where is the champion of Israel? Shouted Goliath. In this sentence, this is a question. So, after the sentence, you have to put the question mark. You know what is question mark? This is question mark. You have to put the question mark. Where is the champion of Israel? Shouted Goliath. Let him come and fight with me. And after the sentence, there is an exclamation mark. See, this is exclamation mark. Let him come and fight with me. Exclamation mark. Next, who is this man? Said David. That's a question. So you have to write question mark. I'll go and fight him. How stupid you are! Exclamatory mark. Goliath exclaimed. That is there you should put exclamation mark. It is given there. How stupid you are! And after R, no full stop, but exclamation mark you should put. You understand from the above sentences that a question ends with a question mark and an exclamatory sentence with an exclamatory mark. Now read the following conversation and use question marks or exclamatory marks wherever necessary. Tess, I want to buy a miracle. Full stop. How much does it cost? It's a question. So you should put a question mark there. The shopkeeper, I'm sorry. Tess, why? Why? That's a question word. So after the word, you should put question mark. The shopkeeper, because we don't have any medicine like a miracle. Tess, what a pity. An exclamation mark. Apostrophe in possessive case of nouns and contractions. Apostrophe. This is called apostrophe. This is not comma. This is apostrophe. See where it comes. Read the following passage. Andrew's disease. See, after Andrew, before S, there is an apostrophe. Andrew's disease worried Tess' parents because they did not have enough money for the treatment. Tess heard her father's words. She decided to buy a miracle to cure her brother's disease. Here again, brothers. She went to the medical store to buy the medicine. The shopkeeper said, "We don't sell miracles here. I'm sorry." As you can see from the words, expressions in hold, the apostrophe is used to indicate the following. Andrew's disease. After Andrew, an apostrophe is given. It is possessive form. It is called possessive form. Andrew's form. Andrew's disease. Second, brother's disease. The apostrophe is used here to talk about something that belongs to somebody or something. The apostrophe is used here to talk about something that belongs to somebody or something. Here you see Andrew's disease. Talk about something. Something means disease. Andrew's disease. Apostrophe is used here to talk about the disease that belongs to Andrew. Brother's disease. Here also. After brother, apostrophe is given. Brother's disease. This is possessive case. See, possessive case of nouns. Possessive case of nouns. Andrew is a noun. Andrew's disease. This is the possessive case of a noun. Brother's disease. But then in the next word you see don't. D-O-N apostrophe T. Don't. Contract form. Don't means, what's the meaning of don't? Don't is the short form of do not. Don't is the short form of do not. Like that, I am. I am is the short form of I am. See, here Tess' parents means the parents of Tess. Similarly, Andrew's disease means the disease of Andrew. The apostrophe is used here to talk about something that belongs to somebody or something. But it is also used to indicate the omission of a few letters. Apostrophe is also used to indicate the omission of a few letters, thus forming short forms of contractions. Don't. Don't is the short form of do not. Don't is the short form of do not. Do not. Don't. See. Here, do not, don't. What is omitted here? O is omitted there. Don't is the short form of do not. Similarly, I am is the short form of I am. June 9 is the short form of June 2009. In this case, apostrophe indicates that some letters, numbers are omitted. Now read the following sentence and identify the contracted forms. Rewrite them in long forms. See, I don't know, she replied. He is really sick and mummy says he needs an operation. I don't know, she replied. Don't. That is the short form of do not. Apostrophe is used there. So this is contract form. But daddy can't pay for it. Can't. Can't. What is the full form of can't? Cannot. 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 Let's see if I have the kind of miracle he needs. Again, there are two words. Let's. Let us. Let's. I have. Read the following story. Third one. Read the following story. Two rats fell into a milk pot. The first rat stopped making attempts to swim, thinking that no one would save it. So it drowned and lost its life. The other rat decided to continue swimming in the pot round and round. After some time, the milk turned into curd. The rat sat on it and thus saved its life. Look at the underlined words. They fall into two categories: regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. First one, fell. That is the first underlined word. Fell is the past tense of fall. F-A-L-L, fall. Fall, fell. That is irregular verb. Irregular verb. See the regular verbs. Decide, decided. It is regular verb because only D is added with the present form of the verb. Decide, decided. Only D is added. Like that, the second one, stop, stopped. ED is added. These kind of words are called regular verbs. Here you see the irregular verbs. Fall, fell. What is spelling of fell? Fell is the past tense of fall. F-A-L-L, fall. Fall means present tense. And fell, past tense. F-E-L-L. Like that, lose, lost. So it is called irregular verbs. The past tense forms of regular verbs are formed by adding D or ED to their present tense forms. Irregular verbs have different forms for the present and past tenses. Here are some irregular verbs. First, present tense and past tense is given. Fall, fell. Irregular verb. Give, gave. Rise, rose. Speak, spoke. Sing, sang. Leave, left. Teach, taught. Drink, drank. All these are called irregular verbs. Regular verbs are the verbs which are formed past tenses by adding D or ED. Read the table, next page. Read the table given below and fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the verbs. Write regular or irregular in the third column. First one is present tense. Second, past tense. Third, regular or irregular. In the second column, boat. That is the first word, boat. Only one word is given there, boat. And what is the past, what is the present form of this verb, boat? Buy. What is the spelling? B-U-Y, buy. Buy is the present form and boat is the past form. See the spelling of boat, B-O-U-G-H-T. So it is called a irregular verb. See, clean. Present tense clean. What is the first past tense of clean? Cleaned. What you have to do? You have to add ed with the word. Then you will get the past tense. Clean, cleaned. So this is a regular verb. Regular. So you have to write there regular. Next, close. Closed. What's the spelling of closed? C-L-O-S-E-D. You have to add ed with the present form of the verb. Close, closed. So that is a regular. That is regular. Next, past tense is given there, danced. What's the present tense of danced? Dance. You know that. Dance. So that is regular because with the word dance, we added ed to get the past tense. So it is regular, danced. So next, past tense is given ate, A-T-E. What's the present tense of ate? Eat, you know that, eat. What's the spelling? E-A-T. So that is irregular verb, irregular. Next, present tense is given there, swim. What's the past tense? Swam. Spelling S-W-A-M. So that also is irregular. Next, take. T-A-K-E. Take. Past tense is took. T-double-O-K. So that also is irregular. Irregular. Next, past tense is given there, thought. What is the present tense of thought? Think. Spelling T-H-I-N-K. So it is irregular. Next, fourth exercise. Read the following sentences. Andrew needed a costly surgery now and there was no one to loan them money. Dr. Armstrong operated on Andrew without any charges and within a few weeks he was back at home doing well. Observe the underlined words. No, any, a few. These three are the underlined words. They do not specify the exact amount or number, but quantity, but quantify the things. They are called quantifiers. The words no, none, any, a lot of, much, many, a little, a few, etc. come under this category. See the next sentence. We use no or none of to indicate not or not any in order to emphasize the negative idea in a sentence. We use no, none, not, not any. These words emphasize the negative idea in a sentence. We use a few and a little to talk about a small number and a quantity. Third, much is used with uncountable nouns like sugar, and many is used with countable nouns like a pen, book, etc. Much is used with uncountable nouns. Many is used with countable nouns. Examples. Chandu has so much interest in English that he reads one book a week. Second, he has many friends in school. Study the table of marks secured by students in class 10th carefully. The minimum marks required to pass is 35. A table is given there. You read the table. And now answer the following questions using no, none, any, a few and many. Write them down in your notebook. The first one has done for you. See the question. How many students have scored more than 70 marks? See the answer. Many students have scored more than 70 marks. That's the answer. Many is used there. In the other questions, you should use only no, none, any, a few or many. So see the second question. Are there any students who have scored 90 marks? See the chart, see the table. Then give the answer. What will be the answer? No. There are not any students who have scored 90 marks. Second, how many students have failed in English? See the marks, English marks. How many students have failed in English? What will be your answer? None of the students have failed in English. There you have to use none. None means what's the meaning? No students. Second, next question, fourth one. How many students have scored below 60 marks? Answer should be none of the students have scored below 60 marks. Fifth question. How many students have scored between 64 and 75? You don't give the number, but you have to write a few. A few students have scored between 64 and 75. That should be your answer. Only two more questions. Writing. So using no, none, any, a few and many. That's over. Now writing. Diary writing and letter writing. Two writings are given here. First one is diary writing and the second one is letter writing. See the question. Tess had the habit of writing a diary. On the day when she heard the news that her little brother Andrew had a serious illness, she began writing the entry in her diary like this. She started the diary like this. Today is a very bad day. What a terrible news. See, an exclamatory mark is there. Mummy and Daddy are worrying so much about Andrew. My poor brother, comma, Andrew. Again, exclamatory mark. Why such big illness? Question mark. Shocked to know that he was in a danger. Continue the diary entry in your notebook. This much she has written. And now, students, you should imagine that you are Tess. You have already written this much. So when you write your diary entry, remember these things. Day, date, year. This you have to write first. Day means today is Monday. Monday, 1st December 2020. Like that you have to write. And after that you start this sentence. Today is a very bad day. Okay. And continue the diary entry in your notebook. Imagine that you are Tess and you are going to save your brother with your savings money. What's your savings? $1.11 that you have to remember. So imagine that you are Tess and write down the diary entry. How you will save your brother. Okay, next one, second, letter writing. Imagine that you were Tess and write a letter to Dr. Armstrong in your notebook, thanking him for saving the life of the little boy. When you write a letter writing, when you write a letter, your address should be here, your home address. And after that, put the date. Today is 1st December 2020. That you should write here. And after that, you should address to whom you are writing. Dear Doctor. You are writing to Dr. Armstrong. So you should write, Dear Doctor. And after that, write down what you have to write. Imagine that you were Tess and write a letter to Dr. Armstrong in your notebook, thanking him for saving the life of the little boy. Here, Dr. Armstrong has saved your brother. Imagine that you are Tess. Dr. Armstrong saved your brother without any charges. Otherwise, you can write with your savings, $1.11. Doctor operated your brother and saved his life. So you should thank him in your own words. So you write the letter in your own words. And after writing the letter, you should write yours sincerely and your name. So lesson is over. Thank you.